We salute Navy veteran Frank Martinez with our Proud to Serve Award tonight. He served in World War II, Korean, and Vietnam Wars. He is 91 years young and lives with his wife of over 60 years in O'Fallon, Illinois.
Mr. Martinez joins us tonight along with Ed Brown from Brown & Brown Attorneys. Mr. Martinez, you were enlisted at 17 years old. How difficult was it for you to join the Navy at 17?
Well, it wasn't that difficult at all, very dull. Everybody was doing it at the same time, and I did have a little trouble getting Mom to sign my papers, but I turned 17 on the 27th of July, and I was in the Navy that August. So I didn't mess around. I went right in. And of course, there were other people that joined. They were young too, so we were just all bonded together.
You bet. There is a bond. My grandfather is a Navy veteran, 99 years old, served in the World War. The bond is just amazing, but there's just, you guys have had so many experiences that so many of us can't even imagine. But one that stood out when we were reading through is you had an opportunity to meet President Eisenhower.
Yes.
Talk about that. What'd you think?
Well, it wasn't really just a long line. We lined up and we went through and shook his hand, and he just welcomed us all over. And at the same time, I was telling him that it was all the chief of staffs and everything. So Over Bradley happened to be in the line. And of course, I was from over Missouri, and Over Bradley was there. So I stepped out and said hello to him too. So
wow.
I met him too.
Oh, that's amazing.
So it was quite an experience.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine, you're 91 years old.
Yes, sir.
But you're
young, we like to say, 91 years young.
Yeah, you're an active 91.
Yeah.
Golf and the gym every day at 4 a.m.?
I get up 4 o'clock every morning and go to the gym at 5 and then go from there to the golf course, yes.
That's a life I'd like to live.
Well, you know what, does some of that come from military training, though?
Yeah.
Because you get up early and
Right.
you've got that schedule. Does a lot of that come from your military?
I was a ship's cook the whole time, so I always got up early. But whenever I was wanted to be a ship's cook, I got sent over on a big transport ship, and it didn't feed us very good, so I went down and asked this big fat cook that was down there if I came down to work, could I get something to eat? And he said, yeah. Well, he looked at me and says, boy, you'll be down here at 4 in the morning, and that kind of threw me back. But at 4 o'clock in the morning, I was still hungry, so I went down there. I didn't do too much cooking, but I did do a lot of pots and pans, but I was with the food.
Took matters into your own hands.
That's what I was going to ask, though. I was like, wait a minute, with all that cooking, do you do the cooking at home? But I do want to ask about your family, because I think, was it your nephew that put you up for this award, right? So tell us a little bit about your family.
Well, there was 5 of us. I had one sister, and there was 4 boys, and one of my young brothers passed away, and my sister passed away, but there's still about 2 brothers and myself. So my wife and I, we don't have any children, but I think I got about maybe 40 or 50 grandnephews, nieces, or great-grandnieces that are around here. So all live in this area.
There's lots of family. Oh, and it's good to have family close by. So, Ed, we want to ask you about why Frank is so deserving. But before that, you've got a frame here. Mike, if you hold up, tell us what this is, if you will.
Yeah, well, this year I got to go. Happened to be at the Bethesda Naval Hospital whenever they got awards, and they were sending veterans to the White House for a White House lawn party. So I was lucky enough to get to go, and then I got to take a cruise on the Williamsburg, the presidential yacht down the Potomac. So I was quite an experience.
Oh, it sounds like it. And why do you feel like Frank was so deserving for this award?
Well, I was speaking with Frank earlier, and he was in the battles of Iwo Jima and Okinawa, right? And there aren't many veterans left. Our father served on a naval ship. He was in the Navy. He served on the Laffey, which was in the Battle of Iwo Jima also. And just an incredible story you have, an incredible history.
Well, I served on aircraft carriers, destroyers, minesweepers, oilers, and I even had a little tug out of Washington, D.C.
Oh, my goodness. Well, we can't thank you enough for your service. And a little bit here, if we're going to put that over there, we have some checks for you here. Ed, you want to talk a little bit about yours? And then there's
Sure.
also one here from the RV and Furniture.
We have $500 here for Frank from Brown & Brown.
Oh.
And we're a small token of our appreciation for your service. And just don't try to cash this.
No,
We'll give you a real one
I
there.
want to thank you very, very much.
You're welcome.
And this $500 check as well from the folks at Art Van Furniture Store.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Frank, thank you so much. Again, we can't thank you enough for your service. We appreciate it, and congratulations on the award. And thank you for being back with
very
us.
much.
Enjoy it.
Thank
Like
you.
you just won a golf tournament with those big checks.
Right.
You name his own score.
That's right.
Excellent. Well, if you would like to nominate a deserving first responder, military, or veteran for our Proud to Serve award, head on over to Proud to Serve feature in our Quick Links tab on the homepage of fox2now.com.